Hey yo, what's poppin', you guys? Welcome back to my video slash audio. Holy crap, man. It's been so long. It's been 4 days. Wow. A lot of things have happened, but one thing did happen, man. My video blew up. Holy crap. So I posted a Fraxel laser acne scars kind of review, and that one received a lot of views, 370 views. Now I know that's not a lot for for today's what should I say, today's standard, but to me, your boy's standard is low, and man, that is a lot. So I'm very excited to be here. And that's the most views I've ever had in a video for my podcast. My first one only had like 3 views. So hey, 370 is not bad, right? So I want to keep this train rolling, and we're going to be talking about tretinoin now. My experience, going to give you guys some tips, tricks, advice. I'm gonna sort it out. This is 70 years of experience, you guys, that I'm gonna condense into a hopefully not too long video. So without further ado, let's begin. All right. So first of all, if you guys don't know what tretinoin is, I'm gonna define it on totally not from a website or anything. This is just off the top of my head. So here you go. All right. So what is tretinoin? Well, in case you're wondering, that's a good question. Topical tretinoin is a generic form of the acne medication Retin A. Tretinoin can be purchased online or over the counter in creams or gel forms, but not in the same concentration as Retin A. In the United States, purchasing topical Retin A in the same concentration as Retin A requires a prescription. But wait till later, you guys. I'm gonna give you a little bit of a secret on how to get it cheaper without a prescription. So your boy here's about to hook you up, and this is not sponsored, you guys. Let's see. Typically, topical tretinoin is both a short-term solution and a long-term treatment options for clearing up active breakouts. It's used for hard-to-clear acne blemishes on your skin. Look at that. Tretinoin is effective for many people, but it's not for everyone. Keep reading to find out what you should. I mean, what? Who would keep reading? That's totally my definition. All right, so with all that said, let me tell you guys my experience. Just mind you that tretinoin is more of like a long-term. It's not a permanent solution, but it takes a while to work. And for me, it took about 9 months. And yeah, so some people, they get it. It works for 3 months. But your boy here is a special guy because it took me 9 months. So, it's not for everybody, but to me, hey, I don't mind waiting so long as something works, right? So if you guys are interested, then proceed. If not, then click on outside, I guess. Anyways, so here's what you have to know. So since it's prescription, you do have to go through like insurance and whatnot. But if you're smart like me, what you can do is you can go to a website called alldaychemist.com. Basically, they're located in India, I think, or they're basically international, and you'll be able to buy Retin A for really, really cheap. It's generic. I think they call it retinol or something. But what matters is it has tretinoin in it, which is the active chemical that's gonna be responsible for controlling your acne. So my experience with it was I didn't have too many dry. I didn't have any flaky skin actually, but you might have it because your face might not be used to it. Me, on the other hand, remember I told you that I used to be on acne.org. Oh wait, I didn't. That's sorry. That's a wrong podcast. You're gonna have to stay tuned. But I used to be on a acne.org regimen, which worked, but it was taking too long. It would take up about an hour of my time. So yeah, your boy here didn't want to go through that anymore. So I stopped, and now I'm on Retin A, which is so much easier. Now, the benefits of Retin A is not only does it control your acne, but from what I've read is it controls wrinkles, acne scars. Not as okay, this is not as effective as lasers and those other physical sort of modality. Is that the right word? Okay, I'm not a doctor. uh, and it could you don't even need to have acne for it to use Retin A because it also is proven to be anti-cancer. Okay, I don't know the scientific word. It's carcinogenic or something, and uh, you get less cancer basically, and it's also good for wrinkles, so it makes you look younger. So this is one of those actual anti-aging cream. So, and I've seen a lot of videos where older women use it for anti-aging benefits, and my god, do they look young. They probably look younger than I do, and they're like 50 years old. So yeah, just search on YouTube for before and after, and you're gonna see what I mean. Now, so because I was on acne.org regimen, my face was basically used to the whole it was basically used to having fucking chemicals. Oh my god, I can't talk today. But it was used to having chemicals on my face. So basically I went through the dry stage with benzoyl peroxide. But with Retin A, when I bought it, man, I didn't even get any dryness, and your boy here thought it wasn't working. Mind you, man, this thing took like on my third month, I was still breaking out a lot, and I didn't get any dryness. So I was like, I think I bought a dud. You know, I bought a dud. I just remember something, you guys. I didn't order Retin A from All Day Chemist first. I actually bought it from Philippines when I went to vacation, which I will later discuss in another podcast. So with Retin A, what I do actually, here's my routine. I watched this doctor named Dr. Dre, not the doctor from Beats, but Dr. Dre is her. She's a dermatologist on YouTube. Really, really nice doctor, I'm assuming. But yeah, so I follow her routine, which is basically in the morning you wash with benzoyl peroxide or salicylic acid. And in case you're wondering, the one that I use is by Neutrogena. I use one of their benzoyl peroxide wash as well as their salicylic acid. So yeah, they're a good brand. And then what I do is I put on moisturizer and then sunscreen. That's in the morning, okay? Then night comes, and what I do is I use a really gentle cleanser, which is also from Neutrogena. And then I put on moisturizer, let it dry for about an hour. 30 minutes is enough. Sometimes an hour if I'm lazy. And then I put on a Tretinoin. What I do is I put on a pea-size amount. Look at if you don't know what a pea-size amount is, look at what an average pea, like the pea pod, not a pea pods, that's too much. But look up You know what a freaking pea is? You've seen a freaking pea, right? Like the vegetable. But imagine twice the amount of that. That's how much I put on my face. Then I put another pea-sized dot, which is really just two times the size of a regular pea. I put that on my neck because I also have breakouts there. Then from there, you basically rinse and repeat. Pun intended. Rinse and repeat the process again the next day. Oh, uh, if you're starting, if you're just starting with Retin A, make sure that you start on the lowest percentage. So there's four kinds. As to my knowledge, there's four, I think four or three kinds of strength. There's 0.025, there's 0.05, which is like 25%, 50%, and then the one that I use now is 0.1%. I highly recommend it, unless you have like a dermatologist order, I highly recommend you start off on 0.25 first before you move on to 0.05. Because, oh wait, did I say 0.25? I said I meant 0.025 before you do 0.05. And the way you do that is it's kind of like bodybuilding, and it's basically progressive overload if you're a bodybuilder. But you start with 0.025 and you apply it every 3 days or so, once a week maybe. Depends on your face. If you're getting a lot of dryness, then maybe do once a week. Then after a month, do once every 2 days, and then basically you want to work your way up to once a day. And then vice versa. Once you get used to 0.025, then you do 0.05. Then, then you go to 1% and 0.1%. And basically that's it. That's Retin A for you. Now, as to how long it works, it can work up to 3 months for the general population. But if you're like special like me, yeah, I took like 9 months, you guys. I literally just started clearing up like 2 weeks ago. Not even 2 weeks, like 3-4 weeks ago. And I hope that it continues that way. Knock on wood. I just knocked on wood just to be safe. But yeah, that's my experience with Retin A. Now, is it worth it? It absolutely is, because it's so much easier to use compared to like benzoyl peroxide. And also, you get a lot of other benefits, such as the anti-aging and whatnot. And now, oh, in case you're wondering what my experience is like 9 months later. So not only am I getting less acne, but my acne scars have also improved tremendously. I'll try to link it. I'll put a footage of it in my video, because it's a video. It's not an audio. So yeah, that's one of the benefits to hear, right? Yeah. So I still have a lot of acne scars, but it's going away, and I don't think I'm gonna rely on Retin A just for the scars alone. I know it's gonna be like a different, more aggressive treatment, like lasers and whatnot. But for the time being, I'm very happy with my skin, and I would highly recommend it to everybody, not just people that are prone to acne. Let's see. Oh, sunscreen, you guys, is very important. We know how I told you that, like, I put on sunscreen in my AM routine. Yeah, I cannot emphasize it to you enough how important it is, because Retin A makes your skin extra sensitive to the sun. And also, yeah, I learned that the hard way, because one day when I just started with Retin A, I was a little I slacked off a little bit with the sunscreen. I woke up at 10. I decided to make me a pancake, without washing my face. And well, yeah, your boy here got a sunburn even though I was just inside my house. Huh. So that's crazy, huh? You get sunscreen even inside your house. So be very careful, you guys. And no, I didn't touch the sun or anything. But yeah, be careful with that. But hey, if you're here, you should already be applying sunscreen anyway, because it there's other benefits aside from just, because it's needed for Retin A. But yeah, I know that, you could have Googled all this info, but I'm basically making a podcast to help out people here. And I hope that, because this is something that I wish I had known from the beginning, and I don't get too many info on this. I just want to give a shout out to the subreddit on Reddit, Tretinoin. I would highly advise you hang out there. Look at the before and after pictures and ask questions, because they'll be able to help you out, you guys. Yeah. So I'm gonna cut it short now. It's getting a little bit too long. If you guys have any question about my experience, comment down below. But yeah, I hope you guys stay safe in the quarantine. I hope you guys are doing okay. We'll get through this together. Anyways, stay safe and have a lovely day. And thank you for listening, for staying till the end. My name's Adrian, and talk to you soon. Bye bye.